Alright guys, this is Football Yarn episode 43. And we've been having some yarn even before the yarn officially starts, being recorded. And the guys are here in the building. It's last Football Yarn in the 10th month of the year, and it's episode 43. And another thing that is happening in this Football Yarn is a special edition. So we're having a special rendition, and it's possible the first time ever in Football Yarn we're going to be singing a birthday song at the end.
Yeah.
So then today you guys are going to know that Mr. Nakon 4 Bullet is not just a professor of love. I guess he had something like a mastery in music as well. And I'm very sure you guys will be awaiting Lakon's. Lakon, so good to have you on board Football Yarn episode 43. How you doing, man?
Yeah, today is a special day now. Today is my guy's birthday.
Your guy? Okay, it's not your son again.
No,
because before we got
today be the day, so no respect him.
Okay, just for today.
Yeah, no, just for today. Today my guy's birthday and my one, so it was so today. I know today is very special. Today will be very special for me. In Jesus' name. Oh, in Jesus' name.
Hola, what's up now? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Today is nice. Big man.
Everything is nice.
Everything is cool.
Everywhere good.
Yeah. Everything is
everywhere. Manama.
We are excited to be here this morning.
Someone dropped the line that something. If you don't get them, you don't get them. We've always had. If you didn't day. When you always hear some kind of all these Peter Drury kind of intro to Football Yarn podcast, then you should know that that's Kayo Mikpo, the man on the MIC. And Kayo Mikpo, happy birthday, boss. How are you doing today? What's up? So good to have you on board.
It's a special day, and I've never felt honored like this, honestly. And I really appreciate you guys. And, a special day for me. A day to remember.
No, the big question I'm very sure people must have been asking you that. For those that doesn't understand you, but my apologies. Like when you go bring wife come out for mama.
They have to wait a little longer.
I mean, is it that all these girls are not coming, or you're not just you're turning blind eye, or I mean,
don't worry. You get some situations.
No. So that
we don't go table the matter for you.
So that people will get interest. So I think match make you.
No, very soon.
Oh, okay. Are you single or you are engaged? So in case we get people who don't the crush on you, since we don't the listen.
I am everything you think I am.
I like the answer. You don't know now.
Okay, this is Football Yarn, where we talk everything football the way we sabi talk. Guys, what the weekend, what the month, October served us everything that has to do with football, from breakfast to the banter, to the ad break, to the ticket cut, to, investor green days, investor red days. And trust me, this weekend was one of the red days.
This weekend red. Honestly.
Guys, let's talk about what we witnessed over the weekend, starting from Saturday. Lakon, let's pick it up from talking about Sunderland. They are your prospects. You've seen them, and now how do you feel? Your prospects doing too well in the league, defeating Chelsea.
I'm proud of them, man.
At Stamford Bridge.
I'm proud of them, man.
Proud father.
I'm proud. No, when they signed the Grand Shaka, I was like, I knew at that moment that we're not destined to field or destined to go back to championship. So it's a good one for them, and I don't see why people are talking less when Man United defeated them. They were saying that they were newly promoted team, this and that. Now, newly promoted team have defeated Chelsea. So what should we say now? Should we say Chelsea are the relegated? They should be as relegated? No, I don't know what people are saying. But also, I'm good for them. I love them, and I'm very, very, very intrigued. After Man United, I'll say this season I'll say Sunderland, but they should just be below Man United, and they should not overdo themselves.
We saw the last goal Sunderland scored against Chelsea, that match, in that very particular match. And one of the things that happened is that some of us fought Chelsea defense. Like, come on, what were you guys thinking? That guy had to hold the ball till he passed the ball, then Sunderland, get the back of the net. And before we move to Arsenal, because we're going to Arsenal, and I was like, as a proud Arsenal fan in that place where I was watching the stuff, I was like, I'm not sure Arsenal defense would have let this PA go. Do you share my sentiment as well?
Yeah. Actually, defense is not something that you build in a week or 2 weeks or even a season. Defense is something that you need to work on over the years. When you are talking about the Arsenal defense, these guys have been playing together for 3, 4, 5 years now. If you look at the Chelsea defense, number one, they are young players. That's it. And then they have not been consistent. The partnership has not been consistent. We have Lewikowiu, Fofana, all these people, they will go play for 2 matches, and then after 3 weeks they are gone.
They are injured.
They are injured and another partnership. So it has been really, really difficult for Chelsea to really have a stable defense. So I expect that the guys are younger. Some of them have not played together like that for so long, So definitely it's a very bad one for them, because the guy actually held the ball for like 5-10 seconds before bringing the scorer in, and is a very poor goal to concede for a defense.
Yeah, of course, in as much you want to fault the defense, you have to fault the midfield. You know why? When Brobbey held on to that ball, the guy that scored the goal was running right from the midfield.
Yeah.
Where were the midfielders? Where was Caicedo? Where was Andre Santos? Where was Rhys James? Because that guy had about 4 players in front of him, ran past them to get the ball and score. So I don't want to put all the blame on Tosin and Chalobah, because in as much they were faulty for that goal, the other guys were also faulty. It was a schoolboy error from all the players involved. That was a stupid goal to concede, honestly.
Chelsea are going through mini crisis. So, because I don't know, I can't see Chelsea are going through mini crisis. Their defense, they have an issue with their defense. All their defenders are injured. So you see the level of Kobe, you see the level of all of Chalupa, all of them, they are injured. So now, what you are saying now, what is playing now, it's not surprising.
Right. Talking about crisis, let's talk about another team we witnessed over the weekend that is still going through their perilous time, Liverpool. And they have top striker, Isak, is still finding it hard to find the back of the net, to even score his first official EPL goal for Liverpool. That talks about the much struggle the team is going through. Of course, we see that Salah gets, his name on the score sheet, but performance-wise, is like Salah in the shadows of himself. And we think they were going to bounce back because they had a good week at the Champions League, but it was a different ball game entirely. Ayo, what do you think is it about this perilous time Liverpool are facing? Because I'm very sure on this podcast we saw it coming. It's like, we talked about the fact that why Gray, it should have been Gray instead of Isak. We saw this storming. When I was watching the match, I don't know. So,
even when Liverpool were winning back-to-back games, there was still question mark about the team. And, every time they won, they didn't look convincing. They won based on the individual qualities they have. But honestly, Liverpool have not invested in the positions they were supposed to invest. And I still feel like the Isak transfer is not the right one. Honestly, the defense is dead. No disrespect to Van Dijk, one of the best defenders in the world, but at this present moment, he's going through crisis. Konate is the shadow of himself. And when you look at the fullbacks, Kekes is finding difficult to settle into the Liverpool team. Frimpong as neither here nor there. He's been, like I always say, I don't see Frimpong as a right back. I feel like he's more of a right wing back. If you're playing in a 4-3-4-3 shape or a 3-5-2 shape, he plays well when he plays from the right wing back or left wing back. So these positions are yet to be addressed, and there is still some questions regarding their midfield. There's something absolutely wrong with that Liverpool midfield, and they lack cohesion. If you look at the midfield, I don't think Arne Slot has found his first 11 yet.
Yeah,
I don't think he has a first 11, and that is where the problem is. And we are in October. We're about to enter into a new month, and before you know it, the season is gone. And if you are as a Liverpool manager at this moment in time, you don't have a first team, you don't have a first 11, there's going to be a problem. Because what happens when we are when Liverpool are in the position of probably fighting for the league or fighting for the top 4, you have to be sure about your team. You have to be sure you have a team you can trust. And it looks like Arne Slot doesn't have that team yet.
All right. Let's leave Anslo. Let's talk about Liverpool captain now. Talking about Sergio Van Dijk. I quite felt that it was going to be really exposed this year, or probably the work pressure is going to really be on him. And in their match, in that match over the weekend, I'm talking from a fan's perspective now. He kept on dragging that guy. I was like, guy, just mark the ball. You don't need to, I mean, you don't need to pull the guy. That was what caused the penalty.
Yeah.
Even before that, he already had a foul. He had so many foul tackles inside that match. And it's like this guy is being exposed. And when this exposure thing comes, it raises a question mark on him. It raises a question mark on his quality. Now, is this about a case of Van Dijk quality? When you watch these matches in public football centers, in viewing centers, you're like, he's not good before. It was just
when you actually look at that Liverpool defense, you could see that there is a lack of understanding. I want to take that United game for example. You could see the angry look Van Dijk gave to Kekes. I don't know if you guys remember that moment where Kekes was supposed to, I think, kick out the ball or something. And Van Dijk kicked the ball and the ball hit Kekes in the face. And the ball went to the corner. I think it went to the corner kick or something. You could see that they lack understanding. And as a Liverpool captain, you have, there's a pressure on you to lead the team. And of course, as one of the best defenders in the world, and you're going through this crisis, people want you to pull the team out. At the same time, they want you to be at your best. And obviously, Van Dijk is struggling. And Liverpool was also struggling as a team. And the coach himself is also struggling because if you listen to Arne Slot's press conferences, he has refused to, take responsibility. He said that, some teams have found a way to play against them. Teams have reverted to, teams have reverted to playing long balls when they come to Anfield or when they are playing Liverpool. So the team is struggling. The players are struggling. And the way things are going, Liverpool might just crumble.
Well, talking about Van Dijk himself, the quality of Van Dijk, I think if we are a good follower of Van Dijk as a defender, Van Dijk is not a defender that is good with one-on-one defending. Van Dijk is a defender that his advantage is positional and organizational defending. Yeah. Van Dijk usually plays well when he has a very good other setup one-on-one that he can control. Yeah. Van Dijk usually run away from one-on-one. Yeah. He doesn't enjoy the toss. You cannot compare Van Dijk to Gabriel. Yeah. One quality of Gabriel is chaotic, scatter everything one-on-one. He enjoys it. But Van Dijk would rather send the other center back there and controls the territory. The ball coming, he's going to take it out. It doesn't, one-on-one is not good. Now, what has been helping Van Dijk is a stable midfield. Gravenberch, McAllister, which is not there anymore. If you look at Liverpool over the last few weeks, they are not there anymore.
Talking about this, the
defense is not working. When you have attackers running at Van Dijk, is as good as a League One defender. But when it is, everything is organized, everything is good. So I think what is really bringing out the flaw of Van Dijk now is because Liverpool as a team is not organized. Their defense isn't, just like you said, Keke's, Frimpong, they don't really know where they are supposed to play.
To also buttress your point, I feel like because Konate is also struggling for form.
Exactly.
And there's something Van Dijk always relies on. If you have to pair Van Dijk with a very, a very, what's that word now? A defenders that likes to go into tackles. That's very strong. Because Van Dijk is someone that relies on pace. Yeah. He's very pacey. And he loves duels. But when it comes to 1v1, he doesn't like that. But you have to pair him with a defender that is tough. like someone in the mode of Konate, but currently Konate is also struggling for that, and that is why Van Dijk is being exposed.
Toby, I'm not blaming anybody. I'm not blaming the team. I think I'll blame the hierarchy. I can't blame Ancelotti because he came to that team last season and he thought it was a Premier League is a G League.
Yeah, but he won the Premier League.
I'm trying to make sense here. He came and he won it, and he thought, okay, this is a G League. No, it's not like that. When you came to this team, the team is already solidified. It's already built.
Yeah,
you understand. So he came, and everybody that you accomplished that champion Premier League this with has gone. We have Luis Diaz, we have a Trent, he left, and RIP, Diego Jota, and Luis Diaz. So to me, I feel like the core of the team is still there, but the core part of this team is not there again. So to me now, I feel like signing Isak and the other guy, I don't want to mention his name.
With
they'll be. I was telling you. I think I told you why that I think they are flop. They'll be flop at Liverpool because they're not doing anything.
Ekitike has been a success.
I'm not saying I didn't mention his name.
I even quite felt that probably maybe Marco Chiesa should have found his part in that thing.
Yes.
He was the player of the month.
You should mention Salah.
Chiesa is not doing bad.
He was the player of the month.
Imagine, I felt, come on, this
But if
guy was
Chiesa
fantastic doing his days.
If Chiesa has to come
Juventus,
then one of
Salah,
Gakpo or Salah is good. And that's one of the reasons Liverpool are struggling. It's a Salah team. Don't forget.
Yeah,
But Salah is struggling this season.
Because I was about to say that.
It's a Salah team.
I don't think you can just bench.
You can't just put Salah on the bench. He just said
if Chiesa is going to play that number 7, it has to be from the bench.
It has to be Gakpo. And can you actually get bench Gakpo at this point? Because Liverpool needs all the players they can get. They need all the best legs on the pitch. And you can't put Salah on the bench because you can actually put him on the bench, maybe for not too long. Because if you're putting a Salah on the bench, then you are inviting chaos.
Yeah, definitely.
He's one of the biggest players in that team. One of the biggest voices
in the EPL.
One of the biggest voices in that dressing room.
Yeah.
After Van Dijk.
Yeah.
And I don't think Arne Slot wants to be in that situation.
Well, if I'm going to wrap it up a little bit, I think Liverpool will be okay. We underestimate how much cohesive organization you need in the EPL. If you look at the teams that are doing well in the EPL today, talking about Crystal Palace, talking about Sunderland, talking about Bournemouth, they are teams that are organized. Talking about Arsenal, there are teams that have been doing it together for 2-3 years. Crystal Palace, this Oliver's Glass have been building the team for the last 2.5 years. You need that organizational structure. I think Arne Slot, just like Lily said, took it for granted. The fact that the team that he used to win that league last season, it was the same team that had been organized by Klopp. They did well the year before Klopp left. They did well. I think they came third. So they did well. So he just came. He did not change that team. He just brought in Chiesa and one keeper like that.
He
wasn't even playing. Yeah. So the strength of that team was already there. I don't know. Just like you said, I'm also going to blame the hierarchy. You don't just scatter a team like that. Yeah. So it's going to take them time. They will be good. I think they will not be challenging for the title this season. But they are going to come.
Why do I have this feeling that Liverpool might not make the top 4?
All right, let's leave that. Fingers crossed. Talking about, I quite feel that we might not have a case to talk about Liverpool. Perhaps maybe if there is a certain Gray from Crystal Palace signing that was successful, because getting the 2 goals, they have got that 2 goals, then Salah on the score sheet. If the scoreline had been 2-0, it would have been a different conversation entirely. Talking about the team that we could have on the EPL Premier League contender. I don't know, maybe they are contender now or pretender, or probably it's even too early. Talking about Manchester United, they got the victory against Brighton over the weekend, making it their 3rd victory, in the EPL. It seems like they are grinding out results. and Mr. Manchester United faithful here. I mean, I for one, if I look at over that weekend, I would have felt okay. If I'm to bank against any team not getting the winning, it should have been Manchester United. But it was a different ballgame entirely. I mean, Liverpool lost, Man City lost over the weekend, then Man U.
Chelsea also lost.
Chelsea also lost.
Toby,
what is your manager that you want to leave some months, some days?
What has changed? That's
what has
question
changed?
I want to ask.
Toby,
What has changed?
I don't want to shout today. I came. I don't want to shout. But for
Well,
my United, I will tear my shirts. I'll shout. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Amorim is a fantabulous person. Fantabulous individual.
Some weeks ago, we know what you know.
I'm very intrigued with what he's doing with my boys. I know I put my boys there and they are doing wonders for me. Man U, if you watch Man U now, I've changed. There's something changed. My mentality is changed. I've changed. I'm changed. I'm a winner. I want to win. That's what they call mentality. See, Amorim has brought in something unique to that team. Something sweet. Something. Well, see, I'm very, very happy to be, as in beating. I think I beat. I beat Chelsea.
It's been a while.
I beat Liverpool. I beat Sunderland. What did I know? Bring them, bring PSG, bring Barcelona, bring Madrid, bring everybody.
I'll stop waiting.
What 3 wins in
I'm strong.
Do you think Manchester United are EPL contender with this performance? Are you convinced that probably this might be United year to win the EPL?
Who did I want? Who wants contend with me? Who? Is it Arsenal? Is it Man City? Who is Arsenal?
Arsenal is topping the league.
Topping the league. I didn't win it.
Can Manchester United win the league also?
I will win it.
Ola, what do you think is working for this United side? I mean, or maybe it's just their lucky days.
Well, I think Amorim has come in and he has appeared clueless from the middle of last season to this period. But I've always believed in this man. To be sincere, I like coaches that they pass through the difficult time and they are trying to tweak to see what work would work. And when it's working, one thing I love about Amorim is its humility. He's humble. He has a belief that even when it's not working, he sees something in that team and he still continue to do what he's doing. And I think one thing that is also working, that's going to work, that is working and is still going to work for Manchester United this season that we are not really looking at is the fact that they have less game to play. Manchester United they are not playing in the Champions League, Europa League or whatever. So, the players, they have time to rest. They have time to work together on the training ground, which is very, very important when the coach is bringing in a new formation. I've always loved this 3-5-3-3. I love it. I don't know why. When Chelsea, yes, I don't know. I just love that formation. That maybe because I just love a defense to be good. That central defense with the big wing backs. I remember when Chelsea was using it with Victor Moses going up and down.
Chelsea have actually won 2 big trophies with that formation.
With that formation,
they won with under Conte with 3-4-3. Under Tuchel, won it 3-4-3 to win the Champions League. Yeah,
so I think it's really working for Manchester United, and I think Manchester United, even if it can be just over the top, the fact that they are going to be challenging for the title, but I think Manchester United should make the top 4 easily with what they are playing and with what I've seen.
I think saying United challenging, saying they can challenge for the title, I think it's so over the top because number one, the AFCON is around the corner. They are going to lose Mbumo, lose Ahmad, and lose Nossa
Mazraoui.
So those are 3 key players that can, on their day, they can absolutely bring so much quality into the team. But so far, so good. I think what has been working for United is that even when they were losing, I mean, looking from how they started the season, you could see that it will go to a time the results will start coming in. Mm-hmm. Against Arsenal, they played so well.
Against Fulham,
they played so well. Even when they lost, they were playing so well.
But you could see that there was something missing. That in the moment that thing clicks, they'll start getting the result. But one thing that Amorim has done is that I think United rely on long balls more now and second balls. They play the ball up high up, so they wait for you, maybe head the ball or probably control the ball, then wait for the second ball. So they press you after after the opponent controls the ball. So I think that has been working so far. They did it against Liverpool and it worked so well. Against Sunderland, it worked so well. And something has also been working is that De Ligt this season, Matthias De Ligt, has been playing so well. He has marshaled that defense so well. And don't forget the quality of a good goalkeeper. When you have a good goalkeeper, it gives the team so much confidence. It gives the defense so much confidence. As a defender, when you have a good goalkeeper, you know that, okay, when I make mistakes,
somebody is there to cover.
Somebody is there to cover for me. So you could see that after every game since Lamos has played, they go onto him and hug him. You could see the joy and the confidence they have in him. So when you have good goalkeeper, be rest assured, even as players, even as fans, you know that we probably won't lose this game against Brighton. Look, I put it to you: if United had either Onana or Arte Bayende in goal, they'll probably have so much problems with that.
Right, let's talk about another player that has so much problem currently now. I mean, I feel so bad for this guy. I mean, he scored in their game against Inter. Scott Martoni was on the score sheet as well, but let's focus on Kevin De Bruyne. Over the weekend, he got another injury. I mean, he was crying and I was looking at, man, I mean, I was like, this is another chance this guy had probably to even prove a point in the World Cup with Belgium. Yeah, he just scored. Yeah.
So sad.
So sad. No, that was just, we might not dwell too much on that, but that was another thing I witnessed over the weekend. Quickly, let's just stay on the EPL. On Sunday, I mean, we got the first shocker. I mean, I was shocked that Aston Villa, defeated Manchester City. And Haaland has been having it hard to score against the same side, in their last few features now. So what is it about Pep? But he has come to talk in the press conference that it's too early to talk about the league now. It's just still. I mean, it's October. It's not gotten to November.
So much played down.
Yeah. So much he played down.
I saw the comment. I was like, "Hey, you just lost. Why trying to play it down? Say, we played too well. You didn't score a goal.
Yeah, we marked down, and they scored him early.
19th minute.
Yeah. So that was another thing we had over the weekend. I don't know if Lekon or Ola has one or two thoughts about that before we move on to Arsenal.
You know what? Sorry. I feel like
Ayo, no be you be Lekon. Leave Lekon, make it talk City.
Sorry. Man City, Aston Villa.
Yeah.
The match, it paid me gone. Because, person do investment. Person do investment.
Invest away.
So on investment level, it's not good for me. Because it make me cry for weekend. I cry, gone, my eyes ready.
A full grown ass man.
Yeah. As a good one, yeah, I cry, gone. But say I be man now, I don't get responsibility. But as a Man United faithful and a pundit that I am, as a Man United fan, I'm very happy, and these are my people that I want them to go down, I want them to go down the race. And I think Pep is still having the mini crisis that he's still having.
Yeah.
But I think now he has find a way to balance it somehow, but he's still having that issue. But he has not gone to the core of the problem. So I think that is what he's facing. And where Alan should come to Man United, I'll sign him. I went for my goalkeeper. I went inside bush. I went to find him. So who is Alan that can now sign him? I will help his life. He should come to Man United. He should come to Man United.
Well, I think if I can make this statement, I think we might not see the best of Pep Guardiola anymore. I think we should just take it that Pep Guardiola of the past is gone. Why am I saying this? Looking at Pep Guardiola, Man City yesterday, Pep Guardiola picked a team that it's like Pep Guardiola will just sit down and decide, I want to create problem for myself. Yes, Pep Guardiola picked a team without a defensive midfielder against Aston Villa. I don't know why. This Tijani, even is not a defensive midfielder. He's a box-to-box. He's a central midfielder. You have players. You have Gonzalez. You have Kovacic on the bench. Why? So I think Pep Guardiola, it's really the mini crisis. I don't think it's a mini crisis. It's a crisis. He's going through it. And he's just coming out and going back. And I think he's doing his head in. You know, people are like that when you are so accustomed to success. You know, it gets to a stage that when failure comes, you won't be able to manage it. You'll just be doing yo-yo, going up and down. I think it's really affected because I don't see why Guardiola will lose. Why is Guardiola not using effective wingers? Doku, why will you bench Doku? I don't understand. Why will you go and play wingers that cannot, you know? So, I don't know. Guardiola will just come and create that match just like that. I feel, but I'm not an investor yet. But I feel I'm getting there because of responsibilities now. I feel that match shouldn't give Guardiola too much problem, but he created the problem for himself. For himself.
Yeah, I feel like City are becoming a one-man team. I feel like they are becoming an Haaland team. When he's not scoring, nobody steps up.
Yeah.
And that is the story of City this season. I don't think it's a bad thing when you have one of the best strikers in the world in your team, you know, getting the goals. But what happens when this guy doesn't score? Who are the guys? Because the City team that we used to know, they had goals in them. Yeah, when they had Sterling, when they had Sane, when they had Gundogan, when they had Kevin De Bruyne, there was Mahrez, there was Aguero, and each player would give you about at least 10 goals a season.
Yeah.
But this new City team, it's only Haaland. When he's not scoring, nobody steps up. And that might be a big problem for them because what happens if Haaland gets injured? Who comes in? I mean, it's a big question for Pep. And you have to ask yourself, they've spent a huge chunk of money on Mamouche, and Mamouche has not given us what we witnessed at Eintracht Frankfurt. Though he's coming, some 1 or 2 goals, but he's not. I know obviously he doesn't have the quality of Haaland, and nobody's saying he has to give us the amount of goals Haaland gives us every season, but you have to have a good deputy like they had with Alvarez. With Alvarez, you have a reliable deputy. Yeah. But for City now,
and Jesus that time
exactly. But now, what do you have when there is no Haaland? Nothing, and that would be a big problem for City.
All right. So let's leave City and let's just move to the next thing. Sean Dyche is still struggling with Nottingham Forest. Yeah, the Marinakis. Marinakis is still.
I don't tell you say later on. Yeah, they go through.
When I was watching Sean Dyche press conference, like, pity this man, they talk like this.
I don't think it's a triple H.
Yeah, the guy just we're trying to make this match. I mean, Nottingham Forest still facing their own perilous time as well. It's their work in the wilderness, probably work they ought not to have experienced. But
you know what? Something about these teams that punch above their weight. When it is time to fix that problem, it might take eternity. We've witnessed that with West Ham when they sacked David Moyes. Now they've got it. After that, they got it. Lopetegui. It didn't work. Brought in Gary Potter. What's he be? Graham Potter. Didn't work. Now they've brought in Nuno. And what is saving Nuno so far is that we know the CV of Nuno. And we know the teams Nuno has worked with. And Nuno doesn't have the history of relegating teams. So if that happens at West Ham, we know it's a West Ham problem, not a Nuno problem. We know the kind of quality. Yeah, exactly. We know the kind of quality Nuno brings to any team. So when it is time to fix that problem, it takes ages because you have punched above your weight. Look, some teams have to understand that this is who we are. We are not a City. We are not a Manchester United, or we are not Arsenal or a Liverpool.
Of course, we could have a great season.
Yes, we can have a great season, but it doesn't mean we should consistently have that. We have to know our limit.
All right, guys, let's talk about Arsenal, the big boys. They've been getting the attentions. I've seen so many paper headlines this morning, and it's just having Arsenal in there. I mean, Arsenal is the talk of the town. They are the talk of the moment. But, some has predicted it positively. The likes of Gary Neville has come out to feel like he just got this feeling. When I was looking at it, I was like, this guy, he mad sweet. When things go turn south, now you go talk, say, blah, 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 blah. So now this is Arsenal. It's looking like they are league to win, all or nothing. And the pressure is so much. I mean, I could feel for Arteta, because when I look at this from the press angle, look at how will you tell the manager in October? I myself was just having the reminiscing thoughts that how are we going to tell him? Because he said himself that they told him that if he doesn't win Newcastle, he's not going to win the league. And that sounds kind of so tough on him. Ola, Arsenal faithful.
Yeah.
I mean, is it all Arsenal to win? What does he need to do? I still quite feel probably he needs to get some 1 or 2, 3 signings in January just to show them like this season is all or nothing.
Well, I think just from the beginning of the season, when we saw what Arsenal was bringing in terms of players, in terms of qualities, we knew they really meant business this season. And I think Arteta needs to win the league. But all the noise about Arsenal are going to win the league, it's still October, for crying out loud. Yeah, we still have a long way to go. Yes, it's looking very, very likely, because we are talking about those that they are challenging with 7 points above Liverpool, 6 points above Man City. Sunderland and Bournemouth that are second and third, we know they are going to get back to their number 10 or number 8. You understand? So it's looking very, very good. And I said from the beginning, Arsenal does not have any right to have that kind of squad. That squad is crazy. It's crazy. We are talking about almost 3-4 main players injured, and they are still doing it. They are still scoring. So I think, yes, the hype is it's okay, but I think it's still very, 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 very early. It's October, and we have just played less than a quarter of the matches. So.
Another game, another win, but that's not even the headline for me. Another clean sheet.
Yeah,
I mean, there is nothing troubling this Arsenal defense.
See that defense, and just like I said from the beginning, when we were talking about Chelsea defense, that defense is solid, and Ferguson said, for every great team to win any league, your defense needs to be solid. And that is what Arsenal is doing. Like, we are talking about Arsenal has just considered 3 goals in open play. 3 goals all season. That's crazy. And that's kind of platform that you build a title-winning team on. And I think those players are not, those defense, they are not looking at they are going to concede any goal again to the end of the EPL.
Nikon, you've got something opposite to this. Share with us.
Yeah, all the OGs have been saying that Arsenal winning the title at the Premier League contender. Even the OGs sit down beside me. So I'm saying the same thing. I'm not talking about anybody, but I'm just saying the OG.
Okay.
The OG know himself.
Okay.
There's one actually they used to say that the club we are Abalaba down see. If children climb a mountain tree, no go see them. But I just wanted to know that it is old, Old Testament, So I feel like
what's the New Testament saying now?
The new age, the new people, we that have, that see the front,
they have AI,
that see the future. We know what is expected for Arsenal. Top 2, top 3. They are not. They will not pass that. So I'm not saying anything. So good one for them. They're trying. They're trying. They've been there. They've been promising. And this is not new. This is not new to me. So I feel like they will fail. So yeah.
All right.
Good.
Ayo. Manchester City and Chelsea all lost. Meaning the Gunners' closest challengers currently are Bournemouth.
And Sunderland.
When you look at the teams that are currently competing with Arsenal, I think Arsenal have the strongest team. They can comfortably give you 2 starting 11s.
Yeah,
right?
Comfortably.
And first time in a long while, you look at that starting team and you have so much confidence. You have so much confidence going to any game. And the Arsenal of old would have lost against Atleti, right? Arsenal played Atleti without conceding a goal. And there was never a time Arsenal looked like conceding a goal.
Yeah.
And Arsenal have built a very strong team. A team that it's like a chop and change. When you take off Gabriel, you bring in Mosquera, still having a decent quality. When you swap Saliba for Nkampe, for Timber for Ben White, Calafiori for Luis Kelly, you still have the same quality. So, I mean, that is a title-winning team. And that is if you look at the teams that have won the Premier League in the past, this is the kind of feeling you have. This is kind of teams, that have won it in the past. And this is the kind of... And now it depends on the mentality of the players.
Yeah.
Are these players willing? Because now they have the quality. Are they willing to go far? Are they willing to, overcome every obstacle?
And take the next step.
Every obstacle on the road. Because the next step now is seeing what Arsenal can do after January. Because the games will be coming thick and fast in January. You still have the FA Cup in the mix, have the Champions League in the mix. You have other competitions in the mix. Can these players withstand the pressure? They have the quality, no doubt, but it is about mentality. And then if you look at the other teams competing, that is where Arsenal have the advantage. Liverpool don't look convincing. Liverpool are still sorting their first 11. Liverpool are still looking to be stable. City, they're not the City of old, obviously. Yeah. United, not ready, obviously. So Arsenal look at the team to beat this season.
All right, let's just stay on Arsenal. Someone was sharing that the last time, what was it called? Last time, Sunderland defeated Chelsea in Stamford Bridge. Guess who won the league?
Chelsea.
No, Man City.
Man City.
I mean, I guess you were the one sharing with me that
the last time United lost the first game.
The last time the United lost the first game of the season as well.
Yeah,
I mean, who won the league? Yeah, United won the league. And I saw another stat that, the last time Arsenal got second back to back.
Yeah, three times in a row.
3 times in a row. Then the fourth time.
The last time
they won the double.
The last time United won the league, they lost their first game of the season.
So I mean, so many different stats has come to this. Gary Neville has come. I still just quite feel that it's still early. I quite believe, just like Atleta said, that Arsenal purpose now is like making sure that they win every of their game.
But honestly,
every next match.
It is too early because this is the time you can, create that huge gap. This is what Ancelotti did when he came.
But the question is a gap presently really huge?
No, it's
just 4 points.
Not huge.
We see Liverpool 5 points above Arsenal just 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And now they are 7 point there. So what I'm saying is it really huge?
Yeah, I guess we need to wait. I guess we need to wait for the what's it called? We need to wait for
there is this feeling that I think we can't deny that when Liverpool were winning, there was still question marks. We still felt like this Liverpool team still need to do some things. But Arsenal even winning 1-0. But we have that confidence that this Arsenal team is stronger than the rest of the teams.
All right, guys, quickly, let us talk about the Clásico before our producer just runs us out of the studio. A 9th straight home league win for Real Madrid, best in over a decade, and they keep back where they started. I mean, Real Madrid are facing the same thing. We can talk about City, we can talk about Liverpool, because we're still even defeated by, Atletico Madrid 5-2. It's not like, I mean, I don't want to use us to use one game to judge the match. But what I saw over the weekend in that match is that there was this what's it called? A refired rivalry. Saw the whole fight. I saw the whole drama. I was like, yes, this is
Yamal.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, that's what it should be like. And I saw Vinicius' reaction. He was upset. Do you think what's it called? Sabi's going to have a dressing room problem? I saw him, when Mbappe lost the penalty, he was upset. In fact, he did not even sit with them he just went straight down to the dock.
They came back later. But I don't think he's going to lose the dressing room. I think it was just Vinicius being angry that
I don't know. I want to make a case for Vini. I quite felt that he's been second treated since the moment Mbappe got to that thing.
Look, let us be honest with each other. No team Mbappe comes in that is not the best player.
Even at Vini.
Yes, Mbappe has been one of the best players even before.
Or it's just that brand that just cover every other brand's scope.
Mbappe was already one of the best players at 18.
If you still had Mbappe at PSG, we won't even be able to talk about all these Dembele, all these Nuno Mendes. We won't be able to talk about that.
One thing I think about Vinicius Junior is that I think he is an insecure person, to be sincere. Following him over the years, I think he's always having issues with people. I remember Bellingham came, he feels he's not the main, you don't have to be the main man. I don't think you have to be the main man to really do something. Allow people to play their game. You don't have to get angry over any little thing. You know, just in the Brazilian team, he's always having issues. I think you need to focus more on he's a talented player, no doubt, very good player. But wanting everything to be about you, he having issues.
No, you could have probably thought that, after Benzi, then he should be the next guy.
I don't think you should think like that.
Of course. He was
After
Benzema.
After Benz left,
Yeah.
of course, he was the next man. But come on now.
A team will always try to improve.
Mbappe was there for.
Or is it about Mbappe brand outside the pitch? I mean, building his brand. Damn it.
No. Look, just look at what.
Before we had Mbappe, after Benzema, who was playing the penalty? It was Vini. So that's what I'm saying. I'm just Lekon, are you feeling me?
I'm not feeling you. I'm not trying to feel you. I'm not trying to get you.
On your spots,
understand. See,
on your spots,
all those ones are internal issue, and we will resolve it. I will be at the table.
Which table?
Wait, you are man, top finish. Want me to carry you? I'll send you.
No verse.
So all those ones are mini issue, and we will resolve it.
Insider.
I will sit down.
Oh shit!
At the table, we will talk it, we will negotiate it, we will make a deal, and everything will be sorted. But coming back to a Clásico,
I mean, it was a fantastic match. I don't know for you. It was a great watch.
It will be the former hand sometimes. Why you go call now on fantastic? I bet you call them now.
The match was not boring now.
The match was heavenly. That's the thing that you use. Don't mind surprise you want to be surprised so many times. No one go fantastic. Heavenly. The match was heavenly.
They played it in heaven.
They have to close the stadium. It not be like now when they collect almost 13 billion. I don't see stadium build. Now Kevin, I go build that for.
See
those ones, they're never ready. Sorry, you don't even see what FIFA do. FIFA put that picture.
I beg. Maybe just stay on my beach. Don't go there. Don't go there.
NFF.
Don't be. As I was saying, the match was heavenly. And this is what I was telling someone yesterday that if I did here, I go blow my mind. Because as I really sure they do yesterday.
They'll ban you.
They win. Say,
they'll ban you.
They'll ban me now.
No, Lekon, do you know some people were making excuses that do you think that Barca were really fit?
I'm seeing
that if they were really fit and all their players were really consigned,
I beat you.
Would Madrid have won?
See.
Hell no.
That will not consign me. I beat you. Don't make. I've only been saying it. Stop making mouth. Come to the field and do your points. Don't make mouth. You're making mouth and you can't defend yourself, man.
Who is making mouth?
Come on now. He's making mouth. And yesterday, I made a statement. He made a statement. And yes, he should defend himself. And it was this is see.
But people have come out to tackle you guys that you beat a team that doesn't have a head coach.
Who's your head coach? You know something.
Yeah.
You got a cut. Is that my fault? So that say go consign me.
But you guys were packing balls at home as well. Alonso ball. I'm talking about what the fans.
Which fans? See, no man, Twitter. No be reading Twitter. Look, see. The people that they don't know all those ones are saying this and saying that on football. You don't watch football. You watch football and you see it. You watch it.
No verse.
Yesterday.
Lekon, is Real Madrid back? 120 seconds. Is Real Madrid back?
I'm back, man. Maybe he's back.
Is Real Madrid back or they are still in the building
maybe
process?
Maybe he's back. All around that. Man United is back. Real Madrid is back. And I told you this thing. I said they beat me 4 times. That was the disrespectful things that Ancelotti did to me. Ancelotti did to me. Beat me 4 times.
But you beat them like 3 times previously.
Well, I would have beat them. Ancelotti.
All right. Ola, do you have anything to say on Madrid before we talk about our man Osimhen?
Well, Real Madrid, I think they are a great team and they are doing well. And See, a lot of time I get bored of this La Liga because if Madrid doesn't win, Barca will win. I beg, give you Real Sociedad at Athletic Bilbao. I beg, help them too now.
I guess same thing to happen in the Scottish League, but it's not happening this time around because at deal with Celtic, 3 goals to 1.
They are 7 points clear now.
Yes, 7 points. And anytime such a thing happen in the Scotland League like that, the year Rangers was going to win as well. We saw how Rangers started with the early gap.
The last time it happened when a team that was neither
Rangers or
Celtic.
You know the last thing they did? Aberdeen.
Yeah, Aberdeen.
Remember the manager that did it? Remember the manager?
Ferguson.
Sir Alex Ferguson.
Oh.
And beat Real Madrid that season. That was the last European title Real Madrid lost.
All right, let's talk about the man. He's on fire. Victor Osimhen. He has scored 6 goals and he has registered 1 assist in his last 5 matches for club and country. He has now scored like 9 goals and 1 assist in 12 matches in all competition. I mean, I just quite feel that I wish this guy is doing all this in EPL. And I still have a question mark why no EPL side get this guy. It's not because it's in Nigeria or whatever, but we're not going to that. I mean, they should be one of our...
I felt sorry for Osimhen when he went to Galatasaray. But when I watched the last match where he scored, Osimhen is a god in Turkey now.
Yeah.
I felt good. I'm feeling good for him.
He's loved.
You know Turkish fans, the way they chant Osimhen's name.
You have these goosebumps.
I don't want him to come to the EPL. I don't want him.
Go where you are appreciated.
He's having the time of his life.
Should this be a time that we are jamming up well for the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying playoffs? I mean, because what we need is this guy in form. Just have chance, then we're good.
Toby.
Yeah. You don't want to do a US 2026.
I want to give kudos to who deserve it. We are talking about Osimhen. I mean, I want to talk about MPF.
I mean,
don't bring up. I don't see that. I mean, that's the same thing.
Well, he's going to help us.
He's going to help us. You see, we'll go as I was saying, Toby, Osimhen, what Osimhen they do for me now? They give me joy. We understand. Carry Osimhen to score 1 goal.
Investor.
Yeah, he did that even in the UCL. Mbappe didn't even do that.
Just carry him to score 1 goal. Ojabo for me. Close share. So Osimhen is doing wonders, and he should continue doing wonders. This is what we love. This is what we appreciate. And then for those people that have hope that will qualify, yes.
Osimhen is going to do it for us.
No. For those people that have hope in Osimhen.
I don't have any hope in
in Osimhen see that guy performing.
I tap into the strength of the Galatasaray fans. They believe in Osimhen. Anytime the boy is with Osimhen, the fans they always. I don't understand. Do that.
You don't get signed for there. We don't get Icardi for there. We don't get.
But Osimhen has been the one delivering now. Even their Champions League match.
I'm saying, show Osimhen talk about Gofidini.
He's going to do it.
There's a flight him now.
No, you don't. What we're saying that him getting goals, that means he's in good shape. He's in good form.
That's what I'm saying.
Which is a positive one.
That's what I'm
saying. Which is even going to be a big threat for our opponents.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing. I'm out for him.
So using banking on this Osimhen leverage. As the Ronaldo and the Messi combined of the team.
To win the playoffs.
Yeah, to win the playoffs.
You get one bad purpose.
See, what I'm saying is that for all those people that have hope,
don't go there.
For all those people that have hope,
on the trace once more.
What I'm saying is that for all those people that have hope, all those that have hope in qualifying for World Cup, they should have their hope.
We have it.
They should have it.
You don't get hope.
We have it.
Who have hope?
Hope no day. If you didn't day, if you want to tell me I should have hope, tell me the rest is naira. I'll have hope.
All right, guys, it's Football and that's our package. It's episode 43, and we're going to end up this one with a rendition of when the business guys just do happy birthday to you.
Okay, but Sigamo.
Yeah, we just do happy birthday to you. Yeah, and that's our package. Now football with the young, we know the what.
We know the mates.